Due to the fact that this scene still lingers in my mind after all this time, I felt the need to compartmentalize my thoughts on it, if for no other reason than to figure out why I like this moment so damn much. I don't care for fairy tale, but that's the interesting part about stories. When you consume them, you'll never truly know what your feelings about it are going to end up looking like. You'll never know when or what will have a lasting impact on you. What I'm going to be discussing in this video is the climax of the Battle for Fairy Tale arc, and its conclusion between Natsu and Laxus. The final confrontation begins after Natsu, the main character, and Gagio, classic shonen bad guy turned rival, survive what is supposed to be a lethal blast from the main antagonist of the arc, Laxus.
Impossible! How in the hell are you all still alive?
Looks just fine to me.
I hit them with so much magic energy.
The other guild members and the citizens of Magnolia remain unharmed.
Freed.
Looks like your spell didn't work. Not a single person was killed.
But that's impossible. I cast the fairy law spell perfectly!
Maybe so, but your true feelings have betrayed you. You've inherited more than strength from your grandfather. Deep down, you also have the Master's heart. Whether you'd admit it or not, it's evident that you care for your comrades. The fairy law spell only affects those the caster sees as their enemy.
No, that's ridiculous. The truth is anyone who would ever dare stand in my way is my enemy!
This has gone on long enough. You need to go see the Master before he's gone.
Ugh. Let the old man die for all I care! He's nothing to me! He may be family! But I'm stronger!
Such power.
Who do you think you are? You're not stronger than Gramps! You couldn't even pull off fairy law! You may be his grandson, but you're no better than the rest of us! Don't you know blood ties don't matter? Cause everyone in the guild is supposed to be considered family!
That's just a lie! Blood ties do matter!
You've been a member long enough to know better than that! If you think that makes you above everyone else in the guild, you're wrong!
And you're dead!
There's 4 big reasons why this hits so hard, and I'll elaborate in detail. You do not need dialogue to communicate messages to the audience. In fact, in a story like Fairy Tale, being able to communicate messages through action, through movement, through battle, in a way is even more poignant for this type of storytelling. I'm talking about this moment right here. By the time we get to this part in the story, time and time again, Natsu has taken center stage as the shonen protagonist and has shouted the age-old rhetoric of never giving up and always standing up for what you believe in. But here, Natsu falters. He falls to his knees. For the first time in the story, Natsu is outclassed and bends the knee to his opponent. He truly believes he cannot win. It gets the audience's attention because it's something Natsu hasn't done before. Both big moments at the end of the fight are punctuated with excellent usage of the magic system the author set up. Fairy law doesn't work on Natsu because Laxus is proving the theme, that his part of the theme is a lie. Laxus, in his heart of hearts, doesn't believe solely in his own might and in fact does value the familial bonds of the guild. At the end, Natsu gives up but is bailed out by Gagio. This works expertly because Gagio is a magic user with iron as his element. Laxus is a lightning user, so when he fires off his big blast, Gagio has a natural, in-universe counter to that. This fight doesn't cheat the MC powering up to get across the finish line. There is a clear, tangible, believable path to the finish line. Because Natsu doesn't get hit by the finisher, the audience accepts that Natsu has the energy left to continue, and that Laxus is left open by whiffing such a big attack. Themes are the philosophical ideas present in a work either on purpose or through audience interpretation. It's pretty clear to me that this is a purposeful theme in this fight. Does Fairy Tale belong to Laxus because he's the grandson of the guildmaster, or does it belong to whoever has the best credentials and ideas of how to run the guild? Is your family dictated by blood and blood alone, or is family whoever you choose to let in your life? These themes are not only paid lip service, but take an active role in the battle, as the reason Natsu and Gagio even survived the first finisher is because the magic system itself is working in tandem with the theme. The theme charges this battle with an emotional element, and one of the characters present is only with the guild because of the theme. Everyone in Fairy Tale is family, and even someone who is a complete newcomer like Gagio is willing to put up the dukes against an opponent he's outmatched against. Why? Because it doesn't matter to Fairy Tale. You're in Fairy Tale, you're family, and Gagio pays that right back by fighting side by side with the heart of the guild. We all know what I'm talking about, but I don't suspect this is what you would call it per se. However, I couldn't think of a better way to phrase it and can't remember if there is a proper literary term for this. You can expect a character to act a certain way based on their past performances, dialogue, scenes, and arcs. In essence, we know where Natsu's head is at most of the time because he's a simple, good guy character with mostly consistent characterization. People want to see their favorite characters grow and change, but they also want their favorite characters to prove who they are in the story and what endeared them to the audience in the first place. Natsu doubts himself for the first time, which puts the audience into a state of tension as to whether or not Natsu will do the thing. Gajeel takes the bullet for his comrade, proving the theme. Natsu realizes that Gajeel is taking this guild thing seriously. Because Natsu knows what the truth is, he has to prove to Laxus that he's wrong, and only then does he do the thing.
That was your last mistake, kid! Now I'm gonna obliterate you!
That spell! Don't do it! That much magic energy could kill him!
Lightning Dragon! Haven't one hallmark!
Natsu!
Gajeel!
What happened? Did he use himself as a lightning rod?
Get him! Damn, he's still alive?
Iron Dragon! Iron Fist! Talon! Wing Attack! Sword Horn! Flame Elbow!
He really is amazing. His magic is so powerful. It's almost like it can break through a dragon's scales and shatter its spirit.
Dragon Slayer's secret arts.
Flame Lotus! Exploding! Flame Blade!
He did it! He beat Laxus!
The climax to this battle is a rousing explosion of emotions, character moments, magic systems, and themes. Every single thing that can possibly be done well is the direction, the animation, the voice acting, the sound design, interesting set piece, the themes, the magic system, the characters, the dialogue, the emotional elements. I said before that I don't really care for Fairy Tail. I haven't watched an episode or read a chapter in over 7 or more years, but that doesn't stop me from recognizing greatness when I see it. If I am able to capture even half of the magic displayed in this climax, I will have succeeded in my goals as a writer. Reviewing this has made me understand that I need to get better at writing themes with intention, and I need to get better at using the characters that are occupying the scene.